Let's do it. Yeah, mute that, please. Let's do it.
Do it, ole, do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, man. Just have my nice appetizer. It's ready. Ready to chop it up.
Okay. Welcome, YouTube world, YouTube, whole world, so showcase world, everybody that's watching worldwide, baby. This is the LU
This is
Diaries as of
this,
now.
every time, bro. Bro said Lulu Diaries.
It's the LU Diary. The reason why I went with the LU Diary is because my idea of the show is because when you write in your diary, you're writing everything as if nobody's watching. So you're not afraid to write whatever
Facts.
in your diaries.
You're not
So
supposed to be afraid. It's your diary.
it's your diary.
Right.
No judgment zone, free.
Oh, there's judgment. I be writing, judging myself for the mistakes I made. 100%.
So you write it and you're like, what the fuck? Like why would you do that, Daniel?
100%, bro.
Damn.
Absolutely. But I don't, not that I hate myself or anything like that. I think that way, and then I'm just like, nah, let's just do better. Fuck it.
Nah, that's for sure. That's that coach mentality right
Nah,
there. That's that.
when you said worldwide, I just thought automatically we bomb. I ran.
Iran. Well, speaking of Iran, we have a very good special guest. Very good special guest with us in the building. Her name is Abby. Give it up for Abby. We have Abby in the building.
Hello. um yeah, I totally didn't even think about how this is going to be live streamed, but yeah, I'm Abby. I do comedy in the Bay. I also have a lot of YouTube videos. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me on, Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thanks for including me, you guys.
For sure. I will make sure to put you all your links in the description so you guys can check out her work and all that good stuff, man. Like I'm a good guy for the community. I am making sure that all talented artists are showing some love. They want to stay in the community, and they want to work, and they want to express themselves. Like it don't matter how your hair look. Like look at Daniel's hair. That should look like some some noodles. We
I had to take the two-strand twist out, bro. It's been a month and a half. I just took them out. Now you over here cooking me like I'm looking like Top Ramen. I'm about to get you,
Like,
Lulu.
dang, Lulu, I just did my hair.
I'm about to get Lulu. Hey, come close to the camera. I need to talk on the mic. Bring it
nigga,
here.
nigga out here looking like them Jack in the Box fries. Look like them curly fries on Jack in the Box.
Mike got Lulu got a whole mic on his head. Look at that.
That's
Perfect mic. Look at that.
Michael in his head, Ken.
I'm about to get in the booth right now. Hey.
Damn.
We bombed Iran. We bombed Iran. Hey. Nah, I didn't even make it up. Abby, you don't even know like the history behind that saying. It was him. He said that. We have a podcast. We got soccer. We have a podcast together where we just talk strictly football. It's me, him, and some other bros. And he said, guys, we bombed Iran, but but the context behind it is like when Chelsea lose, we say we bombed it and we ran away. So it was funny. Bro. It was funny when it happened. I couldn't stop laughing. I got to go back and watch that episode again.
Yeah, it's making puns about U.S. imperialism. It sounds like
correct. Yep.
Just to clarify, okay.
Correct. But with like wordplay of like I ran, like literally, like I ran away.
Ran away.
So that's the context behind it, man. Because we don't condone violence. We don't condone violence over here.
We don't condone violence, but sometimes it's necessary.
Sometimes it is necessary. It's very, very necessary to get your point across with violence. And I feel like in today's time, we're gonna start noticing that more with animals in the wild.
Okay, what do you mean though? When like
So for instance, right, because food is so scarce in nature, animals that you never expected to be dangerous are gonna start being violent.
Okay, I see. Interesting.
So for instance, like you're gonna get like a squirrel. You're gonna see squirrels. They're gonna start like they're gonna be trying to get that nut off you.
Oh, Paul. Hey, yo. Bro, do you remember them squirrels from Wesleyan? Them things were mutated. You remember how close they used to get to humans and they were scared when you would approach them?
Bro. They will not run away.
Bro said they're gonna get that nut. Hey, yo.
They're gonna get that nut one way or another. Now I don't know if you guys can see this, but
oh my gosh.
He's got another video for us.
Wow.
Here we go. Bro,
nigga, the dogs are just standing there.
He low key looks like Daniel Sturridge trying to do the robot.
That's hilarious.
Bro. Uh-oh. Woo! Damn. Jesus Christ.
Nah, that's wild.
This guy needs to get his life together. This dude needs to go to therapy.
Did I just see this man just let that squirrel approach him and he wasn't in fear? Like, whenever an animal comes that close to you and it's not a dog or a cat, you need to be concerned, my guy.
Exactly. That's a thing.
That's true.
Hey, man.
That's definitely true.
That's
he's probably seen like way wilder animals, so he probably was like,
where you think he's at?
He could be some privileged shit. I mean, it look like he could be like in North Carolina or some shit like that.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say Florida. They seeing crocodiles and shit over there.
Ooh, I could see that being in Florida.
You know what I'm saying?
Florida. You ever been to Florida?
Yeah.
He could be in like, yeah, there's a few places I could see that being filmed.
In Florida?
No, like in the States, like different states it could be in.
Oh, got you. Yeah. I think it's in the South.
I think it's in the South for sure.
Yeah, but clearly the squirrel was trying to get that nut. He was looking for that nut. He was looking to get that nut off of him. Them dogs are useless.
He thought the little dog had it.
He was looking for that nugget.
Trying to get that nut. He's trying to, what is this, Pornhub? Trying to get that nut.
Yo, pause, man.
Trying to get that nut. Oh, Lord.
Pause, man.
I think the guy in the video needs therapy. I think he's not well. I think he's struggling with his emotions. He probably hates his father. There's stuff going on in the video beyond the video. You know what I mean?
How you get all of that from a squirrel attacking him?
I can read body language.
Wow.
Damn.
I was like,
you don't have to believe me. Like,
you must have a degree in psychology. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Dr. Abby.
Yeah.
What?
I said, talk to us, Dr. Abby. What do you know about this body language that you speak of?
I just feel like, let me think about it before I say anything, because every time I go to say something, I remember this is being live streamed, and then I like hesitate to say anything, you know?
Oh, don't hesitate. Let it out. Judgment-free zone, man. This is LU Diaries.
LU Diaries, man.
Body language. I mean, I usually go off of what's it called? The nonverbals. I go off of mannerisms. I go off of how people respond to things. Can you look me in the eye, or can you make eye contact? Like, are your shoulders, are you relaxed or are you tense? Like, it's, you know.
That's low-key unfair on autistic people, because
sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't laugh. Go on. Just Valid. You know what, Lulu? That's such a compassionate point that you just brought up, and I really want to validate that you just said that. So thank you for sharing this.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
Because I might low key be autistic because I don't like eye contact.
you don't?
I hate eye contact. I don't like that shit. I think that shit weird.
So where are you supposed to look up at the sky when somebody addresses you?
Shit, nigga, I look at your forehead, at the top of your head. I may look in the sky. I may be looking at you, but I'm not visually looking at you. I'm looking in my brain.
I'm looking in my brain. I'm looking in my brain.
Lulu, did you have to practice that like at some point in your life? Were you like practicing where to look?
I had to practice eye contact. That's what I had to practice. Like I had
Okay,
to.
so yeah, you're probably on the spectrum. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, and that's not my job to diagnose. So
That's so funny. Um, Now it's one of those with me is that like I had to master the skill level of knowing when I can like look away, like so, and I feel like the perfect time to always
Awkward.
like
You don't want that
look at.
awkward eye stare where you just catch them looking at you and you're looking at them and it's just a long ass pause. Like,
No, for real.
just bro, I've been in that situation so many times and I'm just like, okay, so and you don't know where to go. Like you have no sense of direction, like where what you should say or where the conversation ended. It's like just walk away.
You know when that happens though? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Now go on.
No, go ahead.
You know when that happens though is when it's two people who had to practice eye contact. Like if there's anyone in the conversation who knows how to do it naturally, that never happens. Like I can't think of one time in my entire life where it was the wrong amount. Like the eye contact went on too long. Like that's so funny to me because I've just never had that happen. But I also run away. I do be running away. So I have other issues. They're just not that. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I feel like it's when two people are in the same conversation that both don't automatically automatically know when to look away. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
So two men. I need two men. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time where there's deep eye contact is when if I'm trying to fuck you. If it's a girl, I'm looking at a girl, I'm trying to have sex with you, sex. Yeah, we can. I'm looking at that body.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. I think that's really cool.
So you never know what you're gonna expect when you.
But you be eye girls. That's what you're telling me.
You said what?
You be eye fucking girls. That's a.
Hey, yeah. You gotta understand sometimes with the eyes. Hit them with that's crazy. Now it be awkward when a girl is doing that to you with the eye contact, but you don't like them. And so now it's awkward because now I keep looking away, and every time I look back at you, you looking at me with the like you just seeing stars eyes, and I don't know what to do.
I know about that.
I don't know what to do with this. Shit. You look at me all types of ways. Like I don't know what you expected to see within me when you looked at me.
I feel like what you just described is something I did when I was younger. Like I feel like as an adult that doesn't happen as much, but when I was growing up, when I was young, I would totally do that where I just look at people hella crazy because I was like, ooh, like this is like a book or like a movie, like that was like a thing,
Yeah.
But the other thing, can I add something too?
Yeah, go on.
Sometimes, actually, I don't know. I'll just say it. Okay. Hopefully, anyway, whatever. Sometimes if I want to I shouldn't say this. Like, if you want to make somebody nervous as a girl, also I'm really short, so it makes people extra nervous. I can just look them up and down like I'm checking out their body, and then they freak out. People freak out when I do that.
Oh yeah, facts. I most definitely. I'll do that if you discuss me 100%. I'm gonna look you head.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like and I give a nasty stank face too. Like
me too.
Like people can't handle it.
Yeah, I do not like when I do that.
I will make you reconsider your life real fast, bro. If you look at me wrong and I get
here's
one
when
of these,
look. People change schools, jobs. I don't care. I'll change somebody's life with that one look. I swear. I've done it before.
I don't have no problem. I don't have no problems looking at somebody up and down like, who are you, nigga? The fuck? Here, man.
No, for real, man.
And you know what's interesting?
I know Lulu, for you, I know it's the death stare. Like if you go silent, niggas can feel that shit. I remember back in college, niggas used to say some fuck shit. Nigga would just sit there. I'd be like, hey yo, I'm not fucking with this nigga no more. Let's go ahead and bro, because you remember, I feel like it was like, I can't remember if it was like the Icelandics or one of them white boys was messing with you. I can't remember if it was like Grant or, you know what I'm saying, what's his name, Dory or Toby. One of them was talking shit. He was like, hey yo, when Lulu says, hey yo, what the fuck? If he says that in a serious tone, just know, nigga.
Really, I don't remember this. That's hilarious. I don't remember this.
Like he's like warning you. That's what I associate that with. Not that I like, but
all he has to say is, hey yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo.
And then
just
the longest pause that comes after that, just know. Just know.
That's hilarious.
That's it. That's the end of the road.
Just know.
I've definitely said those two words for sure, but I don't remember. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But I know that's something I would do though for sure.
Yeah,
we haven't spent that much time together, and I've seen you do that. So obviously,
oh, for real, that's hilarious.
Like at least twice. Like at least, I feel like I've seen that. I can recognize it in my brain when he's describing it.
Hey,
bro.
Wow.
Okay.
I can definitely see it when females start to piss you off too, especially some of the conversations we had. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I definitely used those two words literally last night, Nick. I was kidnapped for 8 hours. That was a whole episode right there.
Oh Lord.
I was kidnapped. You know when you open the freezer, you know when you go to the African household, right? And you open the freezer and then you see a pot of ice cream.
On what? Like which refrigerator? The one in the garage or the one in the kitchen?
The one in the kitchen.
Okay.
In the freezer.
Yeah.
And then you open the ice cream container thinking that there's ice cream in there, but you open that shit and you see a whole fish head.
It's some concoction. Hey, bro.
You open that shit, you see a whole farm.
Yo, the only reason why I said which refrigerator is because at home, nigga, we got 3, bro. We got one in the freezer that's full of just everything from Cameroon. Then you got one that's right across from the laundry room, and then you got the one that's in the kitchen, the main one.
That's the one where you keep the desserts.
Yep, I know what you're talking about, bro. I remember. I thought it was Breyer's vanilla ice cream. You open it up, it's some kind of frozen soup.
Have you ever gone through this before, Abby?
What is it?
Have you ever gone through that? Have you ever experienced that before? Do you even know what we're talking about?
I know what you're talking about, yes.
Abby, where are you from?
I grew up in the Bay Area, so I know, various.
Like your parents. What
ethnicity? Wait, what?
Your parents' ethnicity.
All right. Is this one of the videos about this?
Yeah, so pretty much he thought it was gonna be some food, but it turned out that it was actually ice cream.
Oh, that's hella funny.
That's why he's crying. That's tears of joy. I'm crying real tears of joy for some ice cream. Hey, bro, I feel it though.
A happy surprise. That's hella funny.
Abby, I was asking you like your parents' ethnicity. Where are they from? Like, or are you
a bunch of different stuff? Just American, bunch of different stuff. Bunch of different places, bunch of different stuff.
Got you. Yeah, man. Africans, they be using all kinds of containers. You know what I'm saying? They won't even take the label off. At least take the label off so I know it's not what it is. Mans will take like what is it? Yeah, the Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's, the whole thing, the whole little pint, bro. Ben and Jerry's, what's in it? Some red, greenish, brownish soup,
some
frozen
Accra soup. It's always
okra soup.
Accra. Always something to do with Accra.
Yeah, bro. Always talking about some. Oh, you just have to put it in the pot. Put it in the pot and it will be ready.
It will be ready.
Be ready. Yeah, bro. I feel it.
Yeah, I guess that's recycling, right? At least they're recycling, and like they, it's not like they're throwing it away.
What the hell is Tupperware for, bro? Go and get you some plastic Tupperware from.
Man, all that shit got chemicals, man. All that shit.
That's true.
You
The
can
ice cream
wash.
icon, everything got chemicals. What the fuck?
Yeah, the containers do. You could do plate with a bowl with a plate on it, but that doesn't work for like soups and stuff. Not as well.
Nah.
In the pot, you can save it in the pot depending on the kind of pot, but then you have to use it again. There's
Tupperware.
different styles.
Just throw it in the dishwasher, man. Tupperware, man.
Nah, or jars. That's like a classic for like very American.
Oh yeah. Jars, actually. You right. My bad.
She got experience, man. Abby, I feel like she got experience. She out here.
Hey guys,
what that plate looking like? Oh shit! Hold on, we can't see it.
Dang, that's holiday celebration right there. That's what's up.
That's what you call the American meal, boy. That's the American meal right there. You gotta sing the national anthem before you eat that. Oh, say,
God bless your girl for cooking so much and so well. That's so cool. She's a good cook. She's a good chef.
She's the greatest.
Damn, when I play that though, that's crazy, man. You gonna eat all that plate by yourself? You ain't gonna share? Like that's all for you? Damn, Nick.
Let me talk. Don't let me get on your ass.
I am moving like a caveman. So now if you go to like from my experience in Gambia, right? Every time we ate and it's time to eat, we all used to eat in one big bowl.
That's unbelievable.
So it would be like 5, 6 people all eating rice in one big bowl, big ass bowl.
I actually experienced that in Seattle with the Gambians, the ones that I play soccer with. Bro, they used to use fucking newspapers, no plates.
Wait, what you mean? They put the rice on the newspaper?
No, bread. They put bread on the newspaper.
Oh, okay.
They would have like whatever meat that goes with the bread on some foil, and niggas would just be taking and eating, literally. But you talk now, I know why niggas come to America and they're stingy with everything. That's what y'all went through. That's what y'all went through back home.
No, for real, yo, for real, son. What?
Come here, hey, bro, can I get some? Hell no. I understand now, bro.
Yeah, I promise you, if you eat like that, like your whole life, you're not gonna get fat. You're not gonna get fat because it's gonna teach you about portion control.
Yeah, you'll never get enough.
Because you come in thinking, oh, I'm about to eat hella, nigga. Depending on who you eating with, you might just get in like 5 bites.
Dang. That's stressful.
And you'll get a sliver of one piece of meat.
Look, this lady right here, she had to find out the hard way. Let's
Oh my gosh, wait, is that a preface for a video? Dang. Oh.
Yep. Look at that buff ass nigga. What the hell?
That nigga's big for no reason. She over here enjoying her meal.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
That shit gone. She only had one bite. Hey,
yeah, one bite.
No, that's not fair.
Hey, bro, her first mistake, eating with a bunch of niggas. What the hell? You thought they was gonna be polite?
Oh yeah, for sure. At least they gave her water.
Lulu. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh.
Sad life.
He said, oh. Yeah, that belly like grrr.
Hey, bro. That's sad, bro.
It's sad.
I feel bad for her, man. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. You're supposed to be.
Where's the ladies at? Like,
Where are the other ladies,
she needs
bro?
to go chill with her aunties because
She went to the wrong one. She went to the wrong one.
Abby, could you see yourself like living like that? Could you see yourself like experiencing that?
What's the question? Like eating from a communal. There's so many cultures that do that. It's not like that's like practiced around the world. It depends on where you are. They do that, I think, in like some parts of Morocco and stuff too. There's just different places where people share one. Like same with Ethiopian food too.
Mm.
But even like for example, like Italian food, like if you're serving family style, it's one bowl,
Where so it's probably it's only like America that don't do that. America, they want
honestly very American to be like, let me portion out my individual thing. I'm gonna go take my own plate. It is more, I would say, more individualist American to do that because
no facts, nigga. In America, you don't have to share. Everybody gets the amount that they want. It's only in Africa. Oh, you got siblings? Oh yeah, you can only have a little bit. You gotta share with your brothers and sisters. Hell no. Come to America. What do you want? Okay, I'm gonna get this, this, and this. What do you want?
And depending on the family culture too, right? Because like even if you think about that's like contemporary America, like that's current day America. Because even going further back, I'm sure there's like different communal traditions around sharing as well. So it's like, could I live in a way where I was like in a communal cooking thing and stuff? Yeah, for sure. I like have been in situations like that with extended family, like whatever. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess. I mean, could I chill with a bunch of dudes? No, not in my whole life. I would never do that. Like, let me go chill where the girls are. Like, no, I would not do that. Would I eat from a communal dish? Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So that's my answer is like, yes, but I would not go sit at the men's table ever. Sorry.
Well, let me tell you this. After that first experience, I never did that shit again. Never did it again, bro.
I mean, I've literally eaten from a communal dish before. Like I know, like.
Go ahead, Abby. Go ahead.
No, it's all good.
I was like,
each his own, right? Like, do what you prefer. That's fine.
I said, portion control, bro. I probably got like 3-4 bites in, Lulu, if I'm being honest. And they were good bites too. Like I had a good portion of rice. I had a good portion of meat. Pause. But to see them,
he said pause.
but see them eat like scavengers. The way I saw it,
you were
bro.
eating too slow. That's the thing. You didn't actually pace yourself well enough for the group.
I've never seen that shit in my life.
Wait, were you eating with a spoon or were you eating with your hand?
I started off with my hand, but then I was like, oh hell nah! Look at how these niggas out there just trying to breathe. Bro.
See, that was your mistake. You gotta finish that shit. You gotta go in with your hand. You gotta go with your palms, man. You gotta scoop. When you scoop, you gotta make that. It's like you trying to make like a snowball, but you gotta scoop it like with some rice and just. Ooh. Now I'm not gonna lie. When you eat rice with your hands,
they wanted me to be a barbarian that day.
Boy, when you eat rice with your hand, the food tastes way better when you eat it with than when you eat it with like utensils.
Wait, Lulu, did you know that's scientifically proven though?
Hell yeah, science ain't gotta tell me. I see with my own eyes.
It doesn't.
I eat food.
It doesn't even matter. Go ahead.
No, the food is definitely better when you eat it with your hands.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter what kind of food. Any food that's eaten with your hands versus utensils is gonna taste better, and especially like it's so interesting. They did a whole thing about it.
Thanks, Mama. Yeah, bro.
After all that time of acting like forks were some great invention.
Man, that shit is just a shiny chemical. That's what it is. That shit is shiny. If you want to be strong and mighty and have that pure African, look at all them buff ass niggas that were eating with her.
Up, bro. Put your gun. Don't do it halfway. Put it all the way up.
Hey, I know you see it. Hold on, I know you see it. Yeah. That's that consistency in the gym, boy.
Hey, gym, boy.
4th of July. These are my fireworks for 4th of July, nigga.
Oh my gosh, come on.
He said, yeah, I'm bringing my bazookas out.
You can see some fireworks. Yeah. Because honestly, you never know when people are gonna try you, man. Not in today's time, like you don't know who's gonna try and challenge you into a fight.
Talk about fights.
It's not like I'm looking to fight, but if I warn you multiple times and you still is not getting the message, like if I say, hey yo,
what the fuck?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Bro, you done said that. Now it's coming to me, bro.
Wait, is this about a video? Are you setting up another video and it's going to be about fighting though? Because now I'm starting to see how this works. And I'm like,
you see how LU Diaries is going down? Oh man, hey, she got us, bro. She got us.
She got us. She don't figure out the formula. I gotta switch it up. I gotta find a way to switch it up. She don't figure out the code. She was like, you do something. You do something? What are you doing?
I said, Lulu, no one asked you to fight.
Hey, man. Hey. Nah, no one asked me to fight.
You can't make eye contact. How are you going to get in a fight?
That's hilarious.
That's my bad. I regret that joke. Go on.
That's funny. Shit, but true story though. My uncle, he made an issue. Like he was the first individual to ever be like look at me, like why you not looking at me when I'm talking to him? And I looked up and I was like, what the hell?
What you trying to do?
No, I was just like I was confused. I was like young. I was like, I don't know. I was like what, 14, maybe 15. I was 15. I was 15, and I was just confused because I never like heard that before. I never heard that. I didn't know that was like disrespectful to not look at like an adult in their eyes as they speak. I totally I totally did not. I did not know that was like disrespectful. You know, I thought that was mad respect because in Asian countries, you're not supposed to even look at the adult in their eyes. You're supposed to like look at the ground.
Wow.
You know, you like if you look somebody in the eyes in certain Asian countries, they look at that as disrespect. They might hit you with that Kung Fu Panda. Speaking of Kung Fu Panda.
Oh my god.
Let's take this out.
Yo. Oh no.
So
these are rough videos. They're all sad videos so far.
It gets happier. It gets
wonderful.
It gets happier, but this dude, he pretty much you saw the slap, right? So the short guy with the cap, he comes in and he slaps him, and the taller African dude is pretty much warning him and he's telling him, "Hey, bro, you need to chill." So let's check it out. Is it? Oh.
Represent for Wakanda, bro.
Yo, this has to be New York. This gotta be New York.
New York. It's probably New York.
I'm looking at the street. I'm looking at the.
It could be like DC, maybe.
That looked like it could be in Maryland, bro.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, because New York doesn't have that, like, yeah.
That should look like it could be in Capitol Heights or Marlboro or Silver Spring.
Marlboro can end a cigarette.
It is, but Upper Marlboro is a city in Maryland.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Probably where the
familiar with them.
It's probably related. It's probably because the company was from that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What company?
Marlboro. But we don't have to talk about all that on this 4th of July.
4th of July. What is the 4th of July?
Independence, but it's like we have a fucking dictator fascist, so clearly they're still kings. So I don't really see the point of fucking celebrating.
Mm-hmm. Now the truth comes out. Tell me more, Abby.
Well, also, I mean, like, also it's techno-capitalist fucking feudalism. Like, we're literally bowing to tech overlords for their fucking corporations. What's more? So not only is it a fascist dictator who's racializing migration,
Look at that.
Period.
Here we go.
Built right now. What's getting built right now are concentration camps. That's literally, by definition, what it is. By definition, what it is. So for 4th of July, it's like, yeah, like, you know, like I said, I'm very American. Like anyway, but
me too. I'm American too. I was born on this soil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was born here. You know what I'm saying? My dad, Cameroon immigrant. You know what I'm saying? My mom from Indiana.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't support that nigga.
Yeah.
I don't support that orange looking motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. One thing that stands out to me when I think about what's going on right now in the federal government is, you know, he is like 20 psychiatrists came out and risked losing their license to say he's a malignant narcissist. Like, he is a diagnosable.
He's a what? Say that.
Malignant. So he's a harmful narcissistic personality disorder, like point blank period, by the fucking book. He's probably a sociopath. Like, he has real brain differences that are not okay for leadership roles. He should not.
Well, he's still there, the Ku Klux Klan. I'm convinced.
1,000%. Plus that, he's extremely racist. He's I think also bought by Russia. So not only is he extremely white supremacist, which is like the most evil thing you could possibly be in this country, the worst possible thing for leadership, point blank period. But also he's in fucking bed with foreign governments. He started visiting the Kremlin in the 80s, the center for where the Russian government headquarters are. So I don't know how far we can go on the podcast, but also, thank you for the video, Lulu. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge the video more.
Keep going like this. Oh yeah. Speak your mind. I like this.
Speak your mind, yeah. It is on course. Carry on, please.
LU Diaries.
LU Diaries.
LU Diaries. Yeah. I need a button. I need that button that goes.
The air horn. That would actually be lit. You guys should have that. That would actually be so funny.
You got to get the air horn, bro. Got to get the air horn button.
I do. I got you. Next week, I'm gonna have sound effects. I got you.
That's how we gonna get more audience in this shit, bro. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
sound effects. Now you're right. We need that.
and when somebody says something that we don't like, we say, "Boo!" This guy, boo.
Soundboard. Wait. Oh, that's such a good idea. You guys should totally do that.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Making trust.
And then you can like be dramatic and like push the button. Like, that'd be hilarious.
Man, we got ideas, man. We got hella ideas.
Oh yeah, we're working, man. Yeah, man. We definitely working. Just stay tuned. A lot of good content is about to come about, man. Because we just have to, like, you know, when God gives you a gift, talent, you have to utilize that and make good use of it.
100%.
Or else it's just gonna go to waste. And
you also have to have faith too.
That's why what?
You gotta have faith with it too. If you work hard, you gotta believe.
You gotta believe. You gotta have faith.
The other.
Do you guys think that God? I said God. Do you think animals are religious? You think they believe in God?
What? What the fuck?
I think that's a really interesting question, and I think that, like, yes and no, because we're so eager to say, oh, animals don't have consciousness, right? Or they have lower levels of consciousness, but they've proven that, you know, sorry, somebody's vacuuming my apartment complex, and all the walls are very thin, so you can probably hear.
Well, that's fine. That's Miguel out there.
What is it?
I said that's Miguel out there.
I don't know. I live in damn near the Tenderloin, so I'm not sure who's out there, to be honest. But
The
look,
random crackhead.
But I think, like, you know, there's so many intricacies and nuances of like how like consciousness works, and I do feel like religion and spirituality is such a deep thing, and I don't think we necessarily need to understand how people believe, how animals believe, how plants honor God or the universe in order for it to be real, you know?
Oh, I definitely honor God. They're giving us oxygen every day.
Yep.
Every day. Now here's my theory. If an animal don't come around you ever in your life, you definitely got a demon or an evil spirit in you.
I completely agree.
Because, bro, there'll be deer that come around my house. There'll be deer that come around like my brother's house and stuff, and that just gives me serenity vibes. It gives me calm, you know what I'm saying, oasis vibes. But
I feel that. That's dope. Nigga, I seen a dog pray.
No, I don't know about that.
All right, there's a video that follows. I know. There's got to be a video. Yep. Yeah. Here we go.
That little dog with his little dress on.
That's why this nigga asked if animals are religious. Look at this nigga.
Yo, chill. Y'all figuring me out too much. I don't like this. Trying to be mysterious. But see, he offered the dog the food, but he refused to eat it.
Yeah. Look at the tutu on that dog. Oh, they're praying.
Yeah, they're praying.
Wow.
You know what? On that note, not honest to God, if you are an animal owner and you start putting clothes on it, it tells me a lot about yourself, bro. Dog, if you put in clothes on an animal, I know where we stand. Yep, I know where we stand for sure.
Yep.
Where do y'all stand,
bro? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all. Woo! Let me tell you something, bro. If you have a cat and you put a collar on it and then put a leash on it, I know where we stand, man.
You like to walk your pussies.
I know.
You like to take your pussy on a walk.
Bro, it's mind-blowing to me, huh? Who does that? Who is doing that?
People with not enough human contact and too much money. That's it. That's literally who, by the way.
Wasting your money on clothes for an animal? Unreal.
Now, what if it's cold?
No, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Rain, like a rain poncho or rain jacket. No doubt. But you out here putting a fucking ballet skirt on a dog? Hell nah.
I think also, like, I'm not a huge fan of some components of some parts of dog culture, personally. Even though I understand some of the beauty and benefits of some parts of dog culture, for me, some parts of it are weird and like too much. And I actually have jokes about this that I've told on stage, and people don't love it when I talk about dog owners and dog culture. I also don't have pets, so I feel valid in saying this. Like, I literally have beautiful plants. You've seen some of my plants, Lulu.
I have. You have some nice plants, for sure.
You have some nice plants. But, like, I just feel like I also agree with the idea that if animals gravitate towards you, that's like a beautiful thing. Like, for me, like, I love being around birds, being around like dragonflies and hummingbirds, and even other people's dogs run up to me. Like, I have a joke in stand-up where I'm like, I don't need to get a dog. There's literally 100 dogs outside. Like, why would I get my own dog? I could pet any fucking buddy's dog. Like, I literally don't need to do all that. Like, I don't want to be taking a dog on walks. I have to take me on walks. I don't.
That's a good point. Could you have that same theory like with babies? Because there's babies
I
everywhere.
mean,
Everyone's baby, you know?
I think that's such a valid question. And I think for me personally, I understand wanting to have a family and like babies more than wanting to have pets. Like, I think pets are cool, and some people are really chill about how they have pets. But when people are obsessive, it gets weird to me. Like, when it becomes this.
There you go, 100%. And I think when you bring clothing, it's an obsession. When you put leash on a cat, it's an obsession.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's to me.
It's a domesticated. What the fuck are you doing?
That's what it is to me, is when it crosses into obsession.
Tripping.
When it crosses into obsession, it's like, this is an animal at the end of the day. Like, I understand that you want companionship. Like, and I shouldn't say this too loud because there's an old lady who like has a dog named like Walter, which is crazy. Like, why? Don't give your pet a human name. Like, which is cool if you do. I'm cool with whoever. I'm chill. It's fine. And again, it depends on the person. It depends on the context. It depends on the situation. I'm not going to say this as a blanket statement, but I think when it's obsessive is when it's weird to me. Because again, it's an animal. The animal can't tell you and be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want to wear a fucking tutu, or I don't want you to fucking be obsessed with me all day, every day. I'm supposed to be a wolf. I'm literally supposed to be outside anyway, first of all.
Right.
And also, by the way, I'm cool with people who have pets and are cool about it. 1,000%, bro. I know people who are very chill about having dogs, who are very chill about having cats. Like, it's not even a blanket statement. It really, really isn't. It's so case by case. And I also love wild animals. So, like, I love when, like, birds come towards me. Like, things like that I think is cool. Not too close. Like, we were saying with the squirrel thing. Like, I'm not stupid. You know, I'm not going to let any animal, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to let a rabid squirrel, like,
Rabid squirrel, like, do what?
I don't know, like, bite me. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm aware of like the wilderness and like in terms of that kind of stuff. But I also do love like being outside and like being present with like, you know, like I said, like there's dragonflies nearby. There's like hummingbirds at the park. That's 20 minutes from my house, but still. And so
I like nature. I definitely like the birds recently. I've been seeing blue herons a lot.
Blue what? Okay, cool. Blue herons are beautiful. They're like these old looking birds, super pretty birds. Yeah.
Bro, and their wingspan's fucking crazy. But that bird represents like peace. It represents like calmness. It represents like serenity, just chill vibes, bro. And I've been able to see that bird with my girl like on multiple occasions. Like,
that's beautiful. That's a positive omen for the relationship too. Oh, that's so cute. That's so beautiful.
Oh, really? Wait. So if you see like you see a
blue heron, like say for example, because
blue heron, what the fuck? How you spell it?
You can look it up, Lulu. They're beautiful birds. Like,
how you spell the hen? The hen, heron?
Heron.
Oh, yeah, that's heroin.
Nah, bro, it's so crazy with what you're doing.
Heroin. Bro, you on drugs or what? You on drugs or what?
I see blue heron.
Too much time in San Francisco.
Nah, me and baby girl done seen that bird like I'd say like 6-7 times.
Yeah.
You talking about these birds?
Look at that gorgeous bird. And the older of the bird it is, of a blue heron, they have like these long whiskers, these long beards kind of.
Yeah, bro. Yep. No, go scroll up to the top. So that one right there, the first one in the corner, that's the one we seen. Yeah, that one right there we seen. And then the one on the opposite side.
They're so peaceful, and you can really feel this when you're standing near this bird. Like, not even super close, but just if you see one of these birds, you can feel the peacefulness. I also think, like, yeah, go ahead.
I know. I'm telling you, like, it's the way they land, the way they like. As soon as they take off, like I said, the wingspan is crazy. I don't know if it's bigger than an eagle, But
it's huge. Yeah, it depends on people, I think, but yeah.
I love them. I love. We done seen two. We done seen two at the same time. We done seen. I think we saw two at the same time twice or three times. One time,
They're probably a pair. That's a good sign too.
The pair flew over us. They flew.
That's such a good sign. That's beautiful. That's very positive.
They flew in our direction, and then
you already know. You already know.
Crazy. It was crazy.
God bless. Wow, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's also, I think sometimes when I think about, the wilderness and wildlife in the United States.
There you go, Luke.
See?
There you go. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Symbol of patience and good. Well, I don't believe in that good luck part, but yeah, most definitely patience. You know what I'm saying I don't believe in good luck.
Pretty much just good omen, good
vibes.
vibes.
Everything is intentional. I don't believe in good luck. It's definitely intentional for sure.
That's beautiful. I agree with that. I understand that. I think also part of why like dog culture versus like being in the wilderness and paying attention to the signals and signs from the actual like wildlife around where we're all living, depending where you are. To me, it's like the other thing is like I feel like sometimes when I see people walking their dogs, first of all, like why are you having an animal like that? Like what are you doing? Like first of all, and then which like it's fine if people are doing it in a chill way, but also then I'm like you're also not paying attention to the nature around you. You're also dissociating yourself from the environment of like the land here and like I don't know, like that doesn't feel intentional. And again, it can be beautiful, it can be cool depending on who it is, depending on how they go about it. 1,000%. Some people have a really chill relationship with their pets and they like do go on more walks because they have pets or like something really positive, but I think I don't know, maybe part of it is also that we need all different kinds of people with different perspectives. For example, like it's good that there's someone like me who only has plants, who's paying hella attention to all the birds and stuff. And then it's cool there's someone like Susan who has her dog. You know what I mean? Like good for her. Like so everyone has their part to play in this dynamic of like intentionality and evolving towards a better future. I think maybe, hopefully, we'll see.
Nah, for sure. Cause I myself, I've been seeing this like small bird. I always see this like small bird. It keeps following me. Like, I was in the pool with my nephew. It was right there by the pool. Yesterday it was by my window, by the kitchen. And today too in the morning I seen it when I was in the second half of my kidnapping.
Throw your ass.
Bird friend, Lulu. Wait, is it a finch? What did you find? That's so funny. It's been following you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might think my hair is like a nest or something for it to lay eggs.
You have an omen trying to find you. There's a message in that, Lulu.
There's a message. What's the message?
I don't know. You gotta ask the bird. Shit, I don't know.
What do you want from me? What if you start stalking, nigga? You have to do that, to do that, do that.
Oh no. He's stalking you. You keep seeing the bird everywhere you go. That's actually so funny.
Let me see what Google has to say about this.
If a bird's following you?
Yeah, because like, what you trying to tell me, cuz?
How small is it? I bet it's a finch.
It might be a finch. You said finch, huh?
I bet there's hella finches. Or, you know what it could be? I'm sorry, I sound like such a nerd right now. It could be a starling, which are actually non-native species of bird, which is kind of interesting. But it might be a finch.
Let me look up finch first and see. What is a finch even? It could be a finch. It
could be hopping around. It hops like that, I bet.
Yeah, it hops.
You got a little bird that likes you. That's hilarious.
It's brown and stuff.
Oh,
this might be the one.
Yeah.
I think it might be this one right here.
That's so cute. Those are really little too. They're like pretty small birds.
You keep following me, you're gonna end up a chicken wing. You better relax. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You good.
Nah, but look, this.
Yeah, it's an angel. Lulu, it's from your angelic. It's like a. Maybe it's an ancestor or an angel.
Wait, Angelica.
Google, okay, wait, I'm gonna Google it. Google what's the meaning of a finch following you. Look up finches. Or
Finch
look up
following you?
what's the spiritual meaning of a finch. I'm so sorry, you guys. We did not have to.
No, this is part of it. You are welcome. You're in the universe. This is what we do.
Nice.
We can go from talking about apples to talking about whales.
I just learned something new about apples.
Which one, the company or the food?
The food.
What did you learn?
Apparently they only grew in one little road area, and then now they're all over the world.
I recently discovered that a banana is man-made.
Yeah, they're like super hybrid. Yeah.
And it's actually it's like it's a berry.
Really? I'm gonna look this up right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a banana is a berry, and the tree is actually an herb tree.
That's cool. That's interesting. That's botanically so fucking interesting to me. Original banana, berry, and herb tree. I gotta learn more about this right now. Maybe I have autism too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
So it's not showing me exactly for the finch. Like there's no like crazy shit behind it, but I did see birds following me, birds following me. It sounds like Joe. Birds following me, 5 spiritual meanings and messages.
Joe.
Joe. That nigga Joe said, by force, you will love me.
Hey, Joe.
So spiritual meanings of birds flying across your path. A flock of birds. Though rare, you may experience a flock of birds flying across your path when walking in your neighborhood or hiking outdoors. According to many spiritual traditions, this happening is a sign of the importance of unity and the power of community.
Didn't you see one bird though?
I seen one, uno. Two birds, that means hundreds, if not thousands of communities interpret a sighting of 2 birds flying across your path as a message from the universe about harmony and balance. The birds are perceived as messengers of peace and a sign that you should strike a balance in your life.
That's beautiful.
That's
like the herons. The heron pair was like a signal of harmoniousness. That's so beautiful. That's
being followed by a bird. Hey man, keep that comedy stuff up.
What?
Keep doing that comedy stuff. It's a breakthrough about to happen.
Me?
Both
Lulu. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's just a matter of time. It really is. And
everything is starting to align. Me and him was talking yesterday about all the things we need to quit making excuses and just grind. Just do it.
It's a matter of time, and it's a matter of, like, when you were saying earlier, we were talking about like self-criticism, and it's like, rather than self-criticism, even if it's just self-reflection, like just consistent iterating, just figuring out what little things to shift and change, and trusting the process, having faith in what you're doing. It's what you said, Lulu, too. Like, if you're given a gift of a talent, it's your responsibility to use it, right? And then I think we were all mentioning we were all saying, like, of having faith and all that. That's all it is. And then iterating, you know?
No, it truly is. It truly is. Especially creativity, man. Like creativity will literally make you come up with games that nobody has ever heard of. But because your parents don't have money like that, you can't really like buy like toys or anything that's a game that is pre-made by somebody else. So you have to use your creative mind to have fun with your friends.
This is a video setup. This is a video setup. I fucking called that shit. Yeah. Oh, I
feel like we got like place bets. We got like place bets to see like if the video is coming up or not. That's so funny. So you think a video is coming up?
Asked to.
With Daniel, do you think a video is coming up because I said that statement?
A video?
You think I'm about to pull up you think I'm about to pull up a video because I said that statement of
Oh,
creativity?
100%. 100%. We know you got them videos on deck like a DJ has tracks, baby.
That,
Dropping them tracks.
that's what it is. Yep.
Dropping
Lou on
them
the track.
Yeah, bro.
Lou on the track and it's not nice. That's hilarious. But you guys are absolutely right. Bingo. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding.
that sound. We need that sound bar for real.
Yeah, like. Oh.
So this is the game they created. So pretty much like you don't want the ball to hit you and they are blindfolded.
Oh wow. Hey, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, if this was Squid Games, bro, they're so crazy, nigga. They'll put like some spikes or some shit on the bottle.
Squid Games is so scary. That little doll song.
I didn't like. I mean, I feel like season 3 it was cool. They were just trying to wrap it up. The season 3 was like, yeah, they were just trying to wrap the shit up.
Oh no, this is a smart game. I'd play this shit. This looks hella fun. High key, like.
You played?
Yeah, because it's like your intuition. You're like, okay, can I feel the air of like, it's like you think that you can.
The vibration of the bottle.
I feel like I could do good at this.
Nigga, Daniel, yeah, we all three of us, we gonna play it. It's gonna be ice though. The water gonna be ice. You're gonna freeze the ice up.
No, because that would hurt way more. I don't want a concussion from any made up games. No, thank you.
Nah, I'm joking. No, ice is crazy. That's some wild shit.
We're gonna freeze it, make it ice water.
That's just too much. That's like people who be going like doing Halloween and then they freeze up the eggs. No, not Halloween. What's that shit? Is it Halloween? What's the one where they take eggs and they throw it up on at people's houses?
Oh, that's just being in high school.
No, but that too. But I swear there's like a holiday where they.
Oh, April Fools. April Fools.
Is it April Fools?
I don't know.
It gotta be. I think Halloween, bro. I think it's Halloween.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who you're hanging out with on Halloween that they're just egging people's houses. But.
That's hilarious. No. I heard a story of. Pretty much there was like it could be April Fools, it could be just one of these
Holidays
that they just gave to people to make people feel good and stuff. And so instead of just regular eggs, they froze the eggs and they were taking the frozen eggs and they were throwing that at people and homes and stuff.
Awful.
That right there is some crazy stuff, man.
That's
like
mischievous for sure. It's mean.
Yeah, that right there is assault.
Yeah, it's assault. Yeah.
You gotta get locked up for that one.
I probably wouldn't do that. I one time. Well.
She's thinking.
I'm weak.
She's thinking. The diarrhea effect is making you take your tongue loose. The diarrhea effect gonna let you spill it out. It's okay. Let it out. It's okay.
One time, I'm trying to think if I want to tell this story or not. That's okay.
Don't worry. Next time it will come out.
That she gonna come out like some fluids.
No, I don't know about all that.
This man Lulu.
What?
I want to talk about birds again.
You said I'm talking about birds.
Okay, also, I looked up what you said earlier. Wait, hold on. I'm like overheating now. Oh my god, it's actually kind of warm out today too.
It's hot. It's hot over here. It's like 80, 87, 88.
That's
actually for real though. That's actually warm.
It's the perfect day for the 4th of July shenanigans. They're already doing fireworks. I don't know how. Why would you do fireworks in the middle of the day?
That's so dumb. That's so annoying. Dude, they did so many fucking fireworks last night in the middle of the night. It was literally 3:30 a.m. I swear, bro, we're in a war with Iran right now. Like, I was like, is this a bomb? Like, this shit was so fucking loud, bro. This shit was
Yo,
so loud.
thank
I was like,
you.
what firework could that possibly have been? Also, I live in the middle of like in the city. Like, there's nowhere to, where are you putting it?
Right. You
And
ain't
then
got no basement, no nothing.
yeah, what? Well, and so then, mind you, after the firework went off, literally 5 car alarms go off.
No.
Dead ass. It was like because it was so loud. I was like, was that a bomb?
Is it a bomb?
I'm trying to go to sleep. Like I don't.
It's like, fuck it. If I wake up in the morning, it wasn't a bomb. If I don't wake up,
I was literally thinking that way. I'm like, honestly, at this point, it is what it is. Like I would
it
love.
is what it is. That's
I
what
would love
it is.
a healthy, successful career in life. Don't have it yet, working on it. But if God forbid anything happened before then.
And you never know, you could get reincarnated and come back and be a bird.
Yeah, I think about reincarnation probably every day.
Yeah, like what I would hate to I don't know, hate is a strong word, but if I get reincarnated and I'm back and I'm in the ocean.
Ooh, no, thank you. I'm out. I'll kill myself again. I don't care. Not again, but
Motherfucker gonna be a fish. Motherfucker gonna be an octopus.
I could not handle that. I could not. Imagine being a clam. You can't even move,
Nigga
bro.
said, I got 2 arms, 2 legs. Try 8 now, nigga.
Yeah, gonna come out of that motherfucker like.
That'd be kind of cool though, honestly. Like, I feel like that's like kind of a vibe. Could just like.
If I was to be a sea animal, I'm gonna be a killer whale.
Don't do that. No, just kidding.
I'm gonna be a killer whale because they flock. They're like an okra. They swim together with their mates and shit. So yeah, I would like that.
I'll do that. I would maybe do that.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be by myself. Hell no.
Orcas? Are you talking about orcas?
Yeah, okras. Killer whales. Same shit.
Okras.
Man, same shit. Tomato.
As an okra plant. I don't care. I'll be a plant any fucking day of the week. I'd be a plant before I'd be in the ocean. I'll come back as a tree. Thank you. Yes, please. Sign me up. Sign me up.
In what country? In what nation? Because depending on what land, you might be cut off for some to be made into like a toilet paper or
no. That's such a tragedy. I also think about that a lot. Like I think about reincarnation a lot, and I think about the fact that why are we using trees for this? Like girls have to use it a lot more than guys. Like I just think it's just a weird thing to do. I just don't get it. I'm like, what?
You don't get it.
I don't think we should be using trees for all the things we're using them for. I think we should be
for sure.
a lot more fucking respectful of who the fuck brings us oxygen, which is trees.
Nah, facts. Honestly, that's like taking your lung to use your lung to make a toilet paper roll.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally the thing. That's such a good analogy. It's like, also, I will say, the fact that we think we're so fucking separate from trees and stuff, it's like, do you guys even understand? I studied biology in college. I'm like, do people not know where oxygen comes from? It's from algae too, but it's like, we're also polluting the ocean. Like, do we not, like, we're not just like walking around little humans. We're so cool. Like, oh my God. Like, Jeff Bezos and his $50 million wedding situation that we need to stop making so many cardboard boxes to ship nothing around the world for his profit. Profit is a mythology. I'm sorry, I can stop.
Yeah. Like with the trees, like I don't even think people really truly understand. Like, what if them trees is still alive, even though they are a toilet paper?
Oh my God, Lulu, that's so sad. I've never thought about that.
So they went from standing outside in nature to now they are in between your ass cheeks, wiping off all that.
or period blood. Which honestly, that's an honor for the tree. I don't give a fuck. I'd honor that tree with
wait, what's the honor for the tree?
Period blood. It's an honor for.
Oh, you wiping the period blood. It's gonna be like, oh hell no, it's stinking here.
No, it's sacred, and it doesn't always. Listen, we don't have to have this conversation, but if we want to talk about it.
No, I'm joking. Now I know some girls, their period don't stink. It don't stink.
It really shouldn't, actually. And also, sorry. When it, I will say, when it does, guess who's to blame? Capitalism. Because who's for toxic fucking tampons, this, that, and the other. Toxic. Do you know how many additives are in most toilet paper? This, that, and the food, this, that. I'm telling you, when people are having physiological lack of health or lack of wellness, you know, and like, smell is natural to an extent, but it really shouldn't. Like sometimes if it's really bad, that's from the environment that is a toxic environment that is not healthy for bodies or for anyone's bodies. You know what I mean? So
Capitalism will literally, they will sell you everything, they will sell you anything, and they will convince you that this right here, you really need this. Like they will sell you anything. Like this right here, you truly need this. Like if you don't use this, we all know, like if you use toilet paper to wipe your ass is still not clean. It's dirty still. You need water. Holy water.
that's what they do in Italy. Italy is the country with the most bidets in the world.
You need just water. You need soap for that ass, stinky.
So what you do is you take, so this is how I clean my ass, right?
Go off.
I take a 3 toilet paper, a paper toilet paper. That was me 3.
Oh.
I wipe, right? And after I wipe, I take a cup of water.
Wow.
And I pour that shit over my ass like a waterfall. Like that should be going in between my cheeks and shit like a waterfall. And I take my other hand and I'll get in there and I wipe it up. I clean it. Yeah, and I clean that shit.
Wow.
Until when it's clean, and then I wash my hands.
We still live.
Wow.
LU Diaries, baby.
That's
never,
intimate. That's intimate.
I will never dab
That's intimate, kid.
Life. Never. No more handshakes for this nigga.
You know,
nigga, that's how you do it. Nigga, I use my left hand.
I ain't no daps.
No dabs.
No daps.
No dabs for you.
No daps for you, nigga. No daps for you.
Dab. So you telling me your hand is cleaner because you use toilet paper?
Ooh, uh-oh.
What'd you say?
I use wipes.
Wipes.
Nigga,
that don't make it better. You're just using chemicals. That's all chemicals.
It's all chemicals.
That's chemicals going up to your anus.
Nigga, I use wipes. I don't care. This man said I use my hand. What the hell is that?
Nigga, I use my hand, nigga. My left hand. That's the devil hand. Come on now.
Hell no. So you got the devil going up your ass. What the
666. Nigga, every time I rap, you hear 666.
Bro. Oh no.
I'm telling you, man. It's capitalism, bro. Capitalism.
One of the interesting things. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go.
One of the interesting things too about the United States and capitalism and individualist capitalism is stuff like this. Like even like with hygiene or like bathroom stuff, it's like in most places around the world, even in the United States before it got colonized, like there were traditions. There were ways like, oh, we use water, we use our hand, we use this, we use that, we don't use it, whatever. Every place, every community, based on pretty much the geography and the culture, had their way of doing things like hygiene and physical care and body care and health care, caring for our health. And in the United States, we're so fucking capitalist and individualist. It's like, I guess I'll figure out how I'm going to wipe my own fucking ass. I guess as women, I'll figure out how I deal with my period. I'll figure out what works for me. Some women don't even know how to wipe properly for our like very sensitive areas that are, you know, and so it's just like and also we're not educated about this. The American school system does not set time aside to be like, actually, you know what? Let's fucking talk about hygiene. Let's fucking talk about caring for our human bodies, bro. Like that's a real thing. And instead we're just like sold products, whether it's wipes with chemicals. No, I'm just kidding. but you know, everyone has their way to do it, right? Everyone has their way to do it. And it's just this thing of like, I think it's such a saddeningly individualist country that we really don't have a cohesive sense of like, not just tradition, but like, again, self-care or like caring for ourselves or how we teach one another. That's even the critiques of like, you know, oh, people don't learn how to wash or this, that, and the other. It's like, that's, you know, first of all, that's a valid critique, you know, let me not get into that. And I don't need to say all the things that I have to think about that. But however, again, it's like when there's no culture, there's no tradition, there's no teaching, there's no learning, there's no fucking methodology of how we teach, of how to care for oneself either. And that's another loss in this country.
Yeah. It truly is. The one thing that they will keep teaching people is how to sell products.
Yep. Oh no! Wow, that was smooth. That was
You got caught in my trap, Abby.
You set it up so good this time, Lulu. You got me to introduce the video.
Hey.
Bars. Let's see what it is. What is it though? Because if this doesn't connect to what we were saying, it won't be. Oh no, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, I know this guy. He's funny.
Is spring water.
With your chest, man. I can't hear you.
This water is perfectly pH balanced.
This water is perfectly pH balanced. Nerd.
Can you hear?
Got scared of you. Does anybody else want to try? Ooh, what is that?
These?
Yeah, those saltine crackers. Oh. Yeah.
It feels over. No, this is not part of the deal that we've done.
Feels over.
You won that. You bested me on that.
Okay. Fuck you.
Now he's gonna want the water.
Mm-hmm. Or flip or do.
Oh.
Want the water?
He said that's for $20
for the water.
I got $1.
You did a Uno flip on him.
Okay, I got $20.
That's the deal. Guys, what I did there is I used
It gets better.
on a quote so we all know so well.
He just goes.
You're tough.
That's so funny. Oh, he killed him? Uh-oh.
Yes. My motherfucking
He put a gun on him.
Oh my God. This is literally, by the way, the perfect example of what's happening in the United States.
Approach.
This is the federal government. This is the leadership. That's what they're doing to one another, and we're all suffering the consequences.
That's
That's deep.
That right there is Peter Thiel and Trump, and they're fighting, and we're dealing with the consequences.
No, that's true. That's literally true. Somebody said this to me. They were like, Trump. The thing with Trump is that he's like every other president. It's just that he don't know how to sugarcoat what is actually going on.
I disagree with that.
You disagree? Why you disagree?
I think that the federal government is pretty much an evil entity, okay? We're in a country that is the site of two massive tragedies, one of which was hundreds of years of atrocity. So that's the basis, okay? The federal government is the government leading that. That being said, what Trump is doing is such a magnified extremist version of traditionally what the federal government kind of does, that it is still more deadly and more dangerous in an extreme degree. And anyone who doesn't see that probably hasn't studied public health and probably doesn't really know what public policy looks like when it gets passed or doesn't get passed and things like that. Like, the feds are never going to be like, that's why I was so fucking pissed when I saw people not voting as a way of protesting about Palestine. I'm like, first of all, Trump is worse for Palestine. Point blank, period. Trump is worse for Palestine. Kamala Harris would have been a perfectly good leader for the feds. It's still the federal government. This isn't your fucking bestie. This isn't a fucking activist, bro. This isn't even a grassroots organization. This also isn't local government, okay? Go to midterms, if you know what I mean. But we're the feds. The Democrats have a track record. Contemporary Democrats tend to pass more public health supportive legislation, tend to advocate, again, at a lame, corrupt federal government level for healthcare, education, housing, and basic social services in a way that Republicans in contemporary times don't do. And Trump is just an extremist version of Republican who is highly violent and dangerous and worse. And like, again, I don't even know if I'm using the phrase right, but the lesser of two evils is less evil. And it's still the feds. Okay. So like in this country, anyway, I could go on and on. I'm not going to, but that's why I disagree with the idea that he's just not sugarcoating it. Like, I think that's when people don't really understand the role of like the history and also like what the feds do.
No, that's true. That's true. You got it's one of those situations where like you just have to like be educated on it. Like you said, you have to be educated to know exactly what it is that you're talking about. Because they can make you they can trick you into thinking that like they're taking your money, you know. Have you have any plans for 4th of July? You don't strike me as someone that celebrates 4th of July. I'm assuming you're not really a big supporter of it.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I got invited to something that I'm probably not going to go to.
Okay.
I don't feel good about it this year. In general, I don't feel great about it.
Oh, thanks to Trump.
Yeah, but in general, but yeah, thanks to Trump even more so. But like
Nigga, Diane looks full as hell. Yeah, them burgers and hot dogs got your ass looking.
Now I have the itis, bro. I'm finna be quiet. Boy, I'm about to take a nap.
That's valid, honestly. That's a fair way to celebrate. Like anyone who wants to celebrate, I think should and can celebrate. I think people who like
that little chuckle told me everything I know.
like, I'll just say this. I think, like, for example, for someone like JD Vance or Peter Thiel or Elon Musk, if any of them celebrated 4th of July, I would consider that unethical and immoral. I think anybody else can celebrate. You know, I think most people, if you've already been through enough at the hands of this country in different various ways, which many of us have, not all of us have, then, you know, do what you want on whatever day you want.
Not to that.
Like, to be totally about it.
If I'm being totally honest, I'm not too educated on like politics and stuff. Like me
neither.
I really don't. I just know what I know, and I just know it's all a scam. That's all I know. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is a scam.
Yeah, I feel that. I think also like it's not just about like quote unquote being educated, but it's also about paying attention, hearing the stories, also like knowing the history. It's mostly just history. And then also I think part of what we're seeing now with people who are coming here and just like working in tech and they're like, okay, let me participate in the American dream. It's like, okay, but like, again, this is the site of a tragedy. This is a site of multiple tragedies. Like this is what we're living on and in and with. And so I think like, and it's not to make it too serious or like, I don't care. Like people can feel however they want to feel about me saying that too. Like I don't care. Like I know my family background. I know we've been in this country a long time and parts of Canada and stuff, whatever. But like, I just feel like, I don't know, whatever. It's yeah.
I feel you. Is there like a good place where I can like, cause I would love to learn. Is there like a good place I can go and like learn about this, educate myself on it? Like, is there like a good person to follow on YouTube or whatever that is like good at educating people and stuff like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for anyone who is interested in reading at all about it, and like, there's 2 books, The People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn, and also An Indigenous People's History of the United States. And I would have to get the name. Another really good book, and I'll just say one more book, and then I'll try to think of some like other resources, is The Warmth of Other Suns, which is about the Great Migration, which is part of American history as well. Those are books that I would recommend. I also like the first 2 I've read parts of, and the third one I'm still reading. So like, to be fair, like it's dense, it's heavy material. It's hard to get into that stuff. It is important, but that's just in case anyone would want to read about it. And then secondarily, the other thing I would say is like, probably the best people to listen to online. Like I should probably think of some like basic resources, to be honest.
Right.
The best people to listen to are people who've been through it, people whose families are here, you know, indigenous people, foundational Black American people who have the history of it. Like, you know, that's always who to listen to about stories of American history, to be honest.
Right.
Native American people, Alaska Natives, Indigenous Canadian people, First Nations people also have some of the stories, right? But like, I think, yeah, I wish I had a better answer to that, to be honest. I think those are 3 good books, but I do kind of wish I had like the names of people who were like talking about this online more. I think that would be like a more responsible answer, because I know that's an easier thing for people to.
That's easier, yeah. But the books is really the best way to go by, like to read. If you read the books, because the book's gonna tell you everything you need to know. You know.
Also, even if you look up like summary of the people's history or someone analyzing, there's so many good American scholars and philosophers. Bell Hooks is like a really brilliant, like kind of anti-capitalist scholar and philosopher. She's an American writer. You know, like there's so much writing about this. And so even if people could look up like YouTube videos about those books, that would be good, maybe. It's like kind of a different approach. I'm trying to also think of like, oh, I wish I had an answer prepared for this. I'm sorry, I'm not like more ready.
Nah, it's cool. Nah, that was perfect. That was more than perfect right there. On the answer. And it's just something that I would like to, you know, educate myself on, and to know learn more about it, you know. And I'm pretty sure it might be free on the book apps. It may not even cost me a lot, you know. Which is good. Which is good, you know. I be hating them. You ever see them programs where it's like you think that it's like it's free, but then you look in your account and then you notice that they have sneakily like took money from your account. It's like, hold on a sec, wait, how are you charging me?
The little subscription that they try to get you in for free, but then you put your card in, and then it's like, oh, charges. Oh shit, they're reoccurring. Wait a second, I thought this shit was free.
Now, hold on,
Don't
I'm
sign
good
up
now.
for anything. Then you're just supporting American capitalism. It's not part of learning.
Honestly,
hold
man,
on, boy. Hold on, boy.
you
It's
trying to
not
take my money? You trying to take my money?
Oh
Speaking
no.
of, speaking of money. So it's a prank. He just if you hear like the Apple sign, he made it seem like he just took money from his account.
Oh shit. The guy just holds his hand. Wait.
Wait, did you see that?
He just grabs his hand. They're just holding hands. So
Now they're holding hands. Wait, hold on, let me put the volume up.
What's good with that?
You gotta listen to that. You gotta listen to that sound effect. The nigga said,
he's like, don't leave.
He said, ding. Yeah, that shit is too, bro. That prank is too funny.
That's a gnarly prank. That's pretty rad. He just stays holding it. This is so.
Okay, cool. I'll bring it back. Bring closer. Bring closer.
Oh no.
Bring it closer. Bring it closer.
Oh jeez, Louise.
Stop.
That video.
Stop.
That prank is one of the best pranks I've seen, bro.
He said, stop, please. Yo. I think, nigga, nigga, I know what's in my account. You try to trick on me, I'm gonna just laugh at you. Nigga, I know you take shit from me.
How would you know?
Shit, ain't shit in there.
Negatives. The hell?
I'm negative.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, look, if you try to rob from me, you're just going to make my account positive again. You're going to turn the negative to a positive.
Yeah, two negatives make a positive. That's right.
That's right, baby.
Pretty much. That's real.
That's fast. That's fast. But you know, the money coming in, man. The money turned me into a monster. Money turned me into a bastard. I made a bastard. Hold on. I think Indians are like the funniest, like, they have to be like the funniest creatures out here in this world.
There's a lot of good Indian and South Asian stand-up comedians right now coming up in the United States. A lot. A lot of the people I knew in New York City when I was doing comedy that were killing it were South Asian. Yeah, literally.
I know Deep Tashu. I know he went to New York.
Awesome. He left. Did he have to go?
He went to New York.
Oh, he did? Yes! That's amazing. I love him. He's awesome. I knew him before he came back too. He did good. He'll kill it in New York. He's gonna do way better in New York. Dude, it's such a small pond in stand-up comedy here. It really is. Like, I feel like he could totally build an audience in New York.
In the Bay Area where you're at, it's a small pond.
Yeah, to an extent. And also, like, killer comedians like Lulu, you could fucking kill it in New York. Like, people who are really talented and do work hard at it could do better. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's not enough, like, I don't know.
Not enough fan base, not enough exposure, or what? Because San Fran just seems like poppin' city. I know it's expensive as fuck out there. That might be one of the biggest issues, cost of living. But
yeah,
I'm asking you, Abby. Like, why do you think that is? Why is it a small pond over there?
I think that, so the heart of the Bay Area, in some ways, at least geographically, is technically considered to be San Francisco. San Francisco is where, sorry, I'll try to be somewhat concise, is where there were hella different movements. There was the 1969 Summer of Love. There were the fucking Beat Poets were here. Hella arts and culture movements and human rights movements have happened in the Bay Area, have been centered in the Bay Area, okay? Keeping that in mind, when we see 3 waves of technology companies ravaging this city, skyrocketing rent prices, like changing the entirety of not only like the culture of the city and pushing people out, but also like the energy of the city, the purpose of the city, the vibe of the city. Like, tech took over this area, this region, even.
In fact, what is it? Google down there, right? Google,
Facebook.
And they've now, some of these companies have moved, right? So they come in, they jack up rent with their employees who are getting paid fucking hella money. I've had people tell me their salaries that work in tech, and it shocks me. It's shocking to me.
6 figures.
Oh yeah, like too much money for
too
weird
much money.
jobs, right? Mind you, what are they making?
Never too much.
What are they making? Things that ruin our fucking lives, that are stealing our time. I'm not saying all technology is bad. I don't think that's the case. I think using it as a capitalist profit mechanism, and they're usually just advertising machines, is fucking bullshit. And the way that they're paying people for that work, when we have social workers not paid enough, healthcare workers not paid enough, teachers not paid enough, fucking
comedians not paid enough.
Comedians not paid enough. We should be getting 1,000K. Moment for moment.
Not every day comedians that donation up, man. Need more.
No, for real. Every person on that tip bucket like we
I don't
like
know that I would care. No, I'm just kidding. That's so sad and that's so fucked up. And that's the American dream, is you want to make it enough that you don't give a fuck. And that's such a tragedy. So anyway.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's definitely true, man. Shit. Like, look at me, man. Like I haven't gone to the barber in centuries. It's been a minute. I haven't been a barber in a long time. Like, I just haven't, because the price is ridiculous. Like, you go to get a haircut and they charging you $50. For what?
You gotta get some clippers, bro. You gotta do it yourself then.
Look at Daniel. Why you think Daniel has a full beard? He has a full beard because he ain't going to the barber. That shit.
No, you
That,
look nice.
yeah.
Lulu, don't worry about it. You look perfectly lovely. Don't
You
worry.
look great, man. This man. There was a time where my man was trying to grow it out. He kept telling me, it's coming. Trust the process. This nigga,
No, I had to, bro.
he cut that shit off, bro.
I was looking unfamiliar.
Nah.
I was looking unfamiliar. Nigga, my phone didn't even recognize me when I shaved my beard. And then he was like, "Yo, who is this? Hey, yo, what the fuck?"
I was confused as hell. But
confused.
He about to get the braids soon. Once he gets those braids, he'll be back in business.
Oh no, yeah. Well, once I go get my hair done, yeah, I'm gonna be back in the game. I'll be back in the game.
Abby, this would be the equivalent to you wearing makeup. For us, just getting our hair
hilarious.
Getting our hair done and getting haircuts is equivalent to makeup. I swear.
That's hilarious. Now, how long have you been growing your beard for?
Since college, bro.
For real?
Yeah, since
that's the last time you shaved?
Oh, the last time I shaved was 2020.
2020? When you shaved completely off?
Yeah, I cut it completely. Oh, 2021, my bad.
2021?
2021.
Okay.
I cut it all in February of 2021 and then grew it back. Never shaved it since.
Cause I'm about to say, cause you're a teacher, so your students they probably just know you for having like a beard.
Yeah, beard and locks.
Beard and locks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, if you cut your hair and put up to school, nigga, they're not.
They roasted my ass. It's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over.
That, bro,
I wish I would have had all this stuff at Wesleyan. We would have been talking. It would have been real different. It would have been a different experience if I had all this. Hands down,
for sure.
Hands down, especially as a footballer. Oh, I would have been. Oh man, call me Ronaldinho.
You gonna make me samba.
Hey, samba, hey, joga bonito. Yeah, bro.
You gonna make me do it.
No,
So this teacher he shaved his beard and
It was another video coming. I knew it.
So was a video around the way, baby. So was the video.
Hell nah, they roasting his ass.
We're roasting him.
You know it was crazy because he don't run.
His obese ass. Yeah, bro.
No.
It's crazy.
Going back out, man. I'm sorry for it.
Wait, Dikone, what you say?
It's crazy. It's actually crazy. These kids will actually roast you, bro. This
facts.
This is a whole different generation of kids, bro. Like,
for sure. Like,
I care.
Yeah,
you know, kids gonna keep it real. No matter what, kids are gonna be honest.
Yeah, but I feel like we respected our teachers like way more than now.
Oh, for sure. Especially because I went to school in Gambia. In Gambia, nigga, the teachers will whoop your ass.
They're all reacting just like hella making fun of him, bro. This is actually so funny. No one's impressed.
I don't know you.
It's all love. It's all love. It's all love, man. It's all love, man. It's all love.
This feel like he's still like in school. So that just let me know, like, when you a teacher, you really haven't really left school. Like, you're still in like the culture of like school and stuff. So it's like you still go, like, he's getting roasted like he's the student.
Yeah.
That let me know, like, when you're a teacher, yeah, and you know, you getting paid like allowance money, really, like, so they really treating you like you're a kid.
It's shocking. It's really shocking. Like, I have so many friends who are teachers and stuff, and a lot of my family are teachers too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my aunties and stuff, and like my grandpa was, and it's just like I don't know how people do it. It sounds so challenging, you know.
Yeah.
Most definitely is. But that shit keeps me young. Being around kids just keeps
Oh.
me. I feel like I'm just, 18, 19, being around them. But when I
You're
say,
born again.
but when I say like these kids are bad, bro, like they don't give a fuck. Like they don't care what teachers tell them. Like over here, you get 50%, you pass, you go to the next grade.
Damn. Just whatever.
I swear. It's
Wow.
crazy.
One of my cousins taught in Baltimore when she was trying to get her teaching license for like 2 years. She was teaching in Baltimore. She said it was pretty intense.
That's what baby girl's doing. She moved out here to Baltimore for her teaching license because she's gonna be a teacher. She's telling me these kids, bro, different breed, man.
Yeah, that's what my cousin said too. She's
And these are supposed to be the future leaders of this country.
Not until they're 85.
Hey, bro, they like I said, they don't care. I like the elementary school, the middle school that I worked at. They cussing the teachers out. They clowning them. Like one teacher, she had a limp. They on her ass, bro. They on her ass every day. Like that's why your knees broke or whatever. Like just say all kinds of crazy shit. I'm like, damn. At least I'm the cool teacher. They fuck with me.
Yeah, that's lucky. That's honestly really good because otherwise, yeah.
Ain't no child finna demoralize me talking about some, oh, that's why you crippled, this, that, and the third. That's why you
Wow.
They don't care.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a girl, Christy Ono, who's so fucking awesome and sweet and kind, and I adore her. She's a really cool comedian. I worked with her because I did the mental health showcase, and then she invited me to do a teaching thing for young girls, and it was like high schoolers, and I was like, and I think I couldn't teach because my heart broke the whole time. I was like, oh, this little baby, like I wanted to like help everyone, like it was very like it was emotional. Like I was like, I saw my young self in that, I was like, oh, like I remember being that age and not feeling supported or whatever, and I was like, it was just it was cool. It was awesome. I did a good job. We had a great workshop. All the girls were so sweet. And like, I mean, it was literally all girls. It was an after school program. And it was just like so heartwarming. And I was good at it and I enjoyed it, but it was so emotional. Like, I think that was the other thing that surprised me working with young.
In fact, that was one of the main factors for you.
They all look adorable. They all look cute.
It wasn't so much like, I mean, yeah, I guess, but it was more so like the emotionality of like, oh, I remember the quiet girl or I remember the loud girl and probably what's going on at home. And like just connecting their stories to like what I remember from growing up or like, I don't know, just like the heartbreak of not being able to like help all of them completely or, sit down with each student and talk one-on-one for like an hour or like whatever. Like that was what came up for me when I was there it was like a couple hours of workshop and it was just like, whoa, like I don't know.
Yeah. Like even like the ugly ones too, you gotta let them know
wow,
that
Lulu, Jesus Christ.
hey, sometimes you gotta be blunt like that.
Visual, like it's not a
gotta let them know.
Hey, sometimes, hey, like listen, right now you may be ugly, but it's a chance you're gonna glow up.
You may glow up. You may glow up.
You're gonna glow up. It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like if your baby come out looking like this.
Oh, you were introducing something.
Your baby.
We're introducing it.
Your baby come out looking like this. Just know.
That's intense. What is this? This is not a video. This is a meme. So this is not a video.
Nah, this is a meme. This is Wednesday and this he look like KSI like a little bit. I don't know.
Nah, facts, kids. Facts. 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 That's what he looked like in the 6th grade. Facts.
Abby, you know who KSI is?
No.
He's a streamer, right? He's a streamer.
I don't know about that stuff.
He's a streamer, but dead ass, man, his hairline is gone. Gonzo. At a young age, man. At a young age.
The Nigerian genes, man. But this is him. This is KSI. Don't he look like the kid?
Yeah, I can see why he wears a bandana then. Yeah.
Yeah, you need a bandana forehead. Now, hey, listen, I got a forehead too, man. So I feel it, man. I feel him, man. This nigga,
I mean, like,
it look like, yeah, that look like an assault weapon. They need to.
yeah.
He can't headbutt nobody. He headbutt, boy. When he headbutt the ball, when he headbutts a soccer ball, the ball says, "Ouch."
Oh, oh, oh.
The ball said, "Ow, mamma mia! You are hurting me. You're hurting me. You are hurting me." Hey man, I feel like it's been a good episode. How y'all feeling? Y'all want to keep going? I feel like we've done like a good hour. Done a good hour. How you guys feeling? You guys feeling like wrapping it up, or you guys feeling like
Man, I gotta head out here soon. Actually,
get head out? Anything you can get off your chest before you wrap it up? We in them closing hours right now.
Abby, talk about Donald Trump, man. Get all that anger, that frustration out. I'm trying to hear more, gang.
I feel like she's let it out in. How you feeling? If you wanna.
Well, if you want to hear my opinions about Donald Trump, you can buy my first book.
There you go.
And you know what's so fucked up? I literally, in this book in 2018, call him the Antichrist. I have in this book, my first book that I published in 2018, I have a 4-page poem about the detention facilities, specifically children in detention facilities for racialized migration policing. And I cite my fucking sources, and I literally in the book have citations about the drugging that happens at the detention facilities, how they keep the overhead lights on 24 hours a day. What's happening?
Wait, they keep the lights on?
In some of the detention facilities, overhead lights stay on 24 hours a day. Willa Frage for Huffington Post citing AP in 2018.
Hey, yo,
Not all, but in some, this was about
say that they're concentrating.
They're concentration camps. Bro, mind you, you know what this is from? This is from articles about the ones with children in them.
Yeah, this country is fucked, man.
This is the thing. Here's what I think. Here's what I'll say. Okay. And yes, you can buy both of these, but these books that I've written that are anyway. These are my books.
You're the one that wrote them?
Oh, yeah, she's the author.
An author.
Yeah, she's the author.
This is a long ass book. This is a shorter book.
But where can we buy it?
Amazon?
Where can we buy it?
So this one I recommend buying. You can buy it there, but I recommend buying on Marcus Books, which I'm very honored that they carry my book, which is so cool. Okay. And then also, this one is only available on my website, or not on my website, but on a website to buy the book. It's super, super, super cool. Okay. It's anotherantidote.com. This is my recent book. I just published it last month. So it's super good. I talk about American identity. I do talk about really challenging topics in this book. There's also some like suggestive poems in this book. So, you know, read with caution.
Okay. Can you send me all the links of like the books, everything you can promote after, like when you have time? Can you send me them, please?
Absolutely. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. But yeah, what I will say is that while we're witnessing what's happening in this country, first of all, anyone in this country needs to understand that this is the site of tragedies. We're not just living in a country. We're living in a country that was founded on absolute torture of
violence. Yep.
Yes. And so I think that's the number one thing that people are not understanding about what's going on. This is the site of tragedies and atrocities.
Hey, this girl's spitting. Hey, man, make sure you put out there for real.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, spitting.
And I think, so that's like the first and foremost piece, 1,000% of the time that we have to remind ourselves over and over is where we are and what happened here. And then secondarily, as
Abby's one of them white people you want. If you're a black person, get close to Abby, bro. She advocates for all of us, bro.
Yeah. You want
not just us, she advocates for every race, bro. Any race American in this country, she's advocating. So please.
I mean, I wouldn't claim that personally. Like, I wouldn't go so far as to, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, and that's very generous of you. I definitely care about these topics. Like I said, my family's very American. Things that are in my family history, seen and unseen. So I have a lot of reasons that I care a lot about this.
Yeah.
Um,
Very passionate.
yeah. Also, like, yeah, I mean, my grandma was an activist. Like, there's a lot of different pieces of my story and what I bring to the table with my family history that are very feel heavy to me and complicated to me, and where my family was, what states we were in, and things like that as well. So that being said, I think the most important thing, like, is also keeping a sense of optimism, because that's what carried people through this, right? The people who are very American with lineages, whether you can see different lineages or not, and how people show up in the day to day, are people that are resilient. Okay. It is based on optimism. It is based on saying it can get better. It has to get better. We have to fight for this to get better. Okay. We can't just be complacent. Like, I had Quakers in my family history, right? Like, I had a bunch of different people in my family history. So for me, it's also about remembering optimism and the seriousness of what we're talking about whenever we're talking about it. I want to add one more thing. Sorry to go on and on. People in Latin America tend to be usually, at least partially or fully, indigenous to this continent. Guess who's not indigenous to this continent? German Donald Trump. He's German. He's from Europe. So if you're criminalizing migration to people who, mind you,
yeah, German dog.
it's literally just
German Shepherd.
logic. Like, he can lie. The facts are not going to lie, right? And what I think is so important for people to understand is migration.
German Shepherd.
That's the thing. And we all know what's, anyways.
I'm bad, bro.
Don't get me started. But also, the other thing is migration. Like, I studied interdisciplinary biology in college. Like, I have scientists in my family. I had people who were like healers. My great grandma was in Texas on a cattle ranch. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have people in my family who give a fuck about the natural world and what they've been through and resilience and how we deal with this stuff. Okay. So then, that being said, understanding that migration, not immigration, migration is part of human history anthropologically. And people migrating, like butterflies migrate, people migrating from parts of Latin America that are indigenous, that are native people to this continent, is a valid movement of human beings. And these fake ass borders by German men have nothing the fuck to do with it. Oh, one last thing. I'm sorry. Can I say one more thing? I'm sorry to be so passionate at that.
Now go on.
Can I just add one thing? I just want to also remind everyone, the detention facilities, concentration camps for racialized migration policing are for profit.
They're making money. Of course, this man. I'm not even surprised you said that, bro. I'm not. At this point, nothing surprises me when it comes to things like this, bro. I know everything has to do with profit. Funding to kill people is crazy. That's wild to me, bro. Wow. It's wild.
Yeah, you're right. Abby, Donald John. Well, his middle name is John. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, at Jamaica Hospital in the New York City borough of Queens, the fourth child of Fred Trump and Mary Ann Maglio Trump. He's of German and Scottish descent.
That's why he looked like an orange potato.
That Scottish baked potato. That's like, hey, he was born in Jamaica Hospital. So that means that technically he's is.
Not, don't even do it. Don't even do it, man. Damn. Don't even please don't. He's not part of the Mandem. Please.
Yeah, hold on, let me pee real quick.
Oh my, what? Bruh. This man left to go use the bathroom in the middle of the show while we're closing? Come on. I do better than that, cuz.
Wait, did he literally just... Oh my god, that's so funny.
But yeah, I gotta go get ready for we about to go out in the town. We're going to explore and stuff like that. Abby, it was nice to meet you, man. When he comes back, I'm probably not gonna be here because my phone finna die. So it was nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? If like, you should probably come back on the show and talk more about this stuff for real, because it's super important. People need to know, honestly. So
thank you. It was so lovely to meet you as well. Thank you for being a teacher at this time. I know that's a very difficult job.
Oh yeah, I work with autistic kids. I had to get up out of the public schools because, like I said, it seems like, I'm not gonna say these kids have no hope, but as an adult, as an African American male, working in like predominantly like white school districts, like it's not really ideal for me. So I moved to the autistic institute, and I can say like I have absolutely no problems. I have not ran into any of the problems I did while working for public schools. So yeah, this is probably my field where I'm just gonna stay. This is probably gonna be my career for real. So yeah,
That's
That's
dope, man.
beautiful. Congratulations.
appreciate it.
Hey, hey, what you guys think about my shirt? I just bought this shirt. What y'all think? Y'all like it?
What is it?
Is it like, can I see it? Can you see
Like,
it?
what does it say? It looked blurry on my.
Yes.
Sorry, Siri just came out of nowhere, but
Siri is really Siri likes your shirt. Jeez Louise.
Bro, funny.
It's cool, Lulu. What's it up? Where'd you get it?
You
I
got
got it. Wait, from 1 to 10, rated 1 to 10. What would you rate this?
Yeah, I give it a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
Abby, what do you think?
I need more context. I can't be making
What you mean? Just off the shirt. Just if you just look in this shirt right now.
My
like,
man's like, yo.
no video. There's no video. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, traumatized. Nah,
Wait, that'd be so funny though. If it was wait, you should do stuff like that, Lulu, where you have little activities and like props and stuff. Oh, look at this, and then it's about a video though. That'd be hilarious.
nah, that's
Wait, you
that's
could Lulu, you could bring like a snack and then be like, "Oh, I wonder why I'm eating this," and then you're like, "It's about the video," and then show the video about it.
yeah, that's a good idea. But that's hella prompts. My room gonna look like fucking. I'm gonna look like a hoarder. A hoarder. Now,
Be a
what's it called?
I'm a minimalist. I like minimalism.
Now, I made this shirt with collaboration with VXO. We made this shirt.
It's beautiful.
I made this. Yeah.
Now that you made it, I'm gonna rate it a higher rating.
Nah, but see, that's why I wanted you to rate it before knowing who the creator was. Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I also don't have a frame of reference for like shirts. Like I don't like what would you rate my shirt? You know, like I make shirts, Lulu.
I mean,
I like it. It's beautiful. I don't think I understand it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I understand like the premise of the shirt, you know?
So pretty much I got fired from Ross because my manager lied on me. So I made a shirt saying liar.
Wait, they let you go? Oh
yeah, Ross. Yeah. They let me go. So
really? Dang, I'm sorry.
I made a shirt. No, I'm not sorry. I'm happy to be out of there.
Shirt? You made a revenge shirt?
Yeah, I got a revenge shirt. So I gotta figure out somewhere else where I can print it because the guy I went to, he charged me $90 for this shit. That's too much.
I think probably because he like if you actually do like screen printing at home, it's going to be way more expensive than just like printing it through like drop shipping, you know? It's
right.
You could get it made cheaper probably, yeah.
Yeah, cuz this is DTF. The print is DTF, but I want DTG instead of DTF. Yeah, direct to Garnet.
I got the context. I changed my rating. That's
Me, yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll talk to y'all later.
Nice to meet you. Beautiful day. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Yeah.
Talk soon, man. But yeah, now I'm if you know anybody that makes shirts, man, please, like, I low-key need the hookup for real.
I make shirts.
You make shirts?
Well, kind of. Like I get them printed from the internet.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's actually like a really, really cool community organization. I can text you their website and they can teach you how to make your own shirts if you want to.
And will they like print it on a t-shirt and everything for you?
You have to. They have like printing. They have like silk screen. They have like all this equipment there, but
okay.
Otherwise, I can just send you the link. Like I literally did it through Shopify, and I just like make shirts. It's like pretty cheap and easy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just we'll talk after about it. Just send it to me. But that's been the episode. It's been a good episode. I really I appreciate Abby. Abby, I really appreciate you for coming in, man. That was like you helped me out because I was supposed to have Maya on here, but she said she had allergies, so it was like a last minute scramble of like, who am I gonna get? First person I thought of, Abby. Let's get it done.
Thank you.
So now, yeah, we appreciate that. If you're still watching, make sure you like the video, man. Share with your friends. In the description below, I'm gonna put all of Abby's links so you can support her if you truly enjoy what she was talking about on this in this episode. We'll be back next week. Next week, I already have couple of a couple of guests lined up. Leela, I don't know how you say her last name. Leela Lay will be joining us next week. Leela Lay, and it'll be good. It'll be more videos, more props, and these shirts, man. I'm gonna be releasing this shirt soon. Soon y'all gonna be able to buy this shirt, man. Soon you're gonna have to buy this shirt. You dig? You understand?
You should do it through Shopify. It'll be easy.
Yeah. Nah. Just nah. You're gonna text me for real. Like we're gonna have to figure this out. But